Welcome, Aquarius, to your May bonus reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, using the Akashic Tarot over here. The question to this reading is, what steps can I take to change or improve the situation? Situation at hand. How can you improve the situation? Aquarius. Situation. Archangel Michael and the birth coming out. Nice. So with the Archangel Michael card over here, it is letting you know that everything that you know already, Aquarius, you already have installed within you. Right? Everything you have. You actually already know how to get through most of everything that you have going on with you. You just have to dig deep within yourself and give yourself a lot of courage, understanding, and really get intuitive about the situation. This is why we have gut feelings. Okay? Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Okay? The Archangel Michael card wants you to understand that you have the great courage and force and intuitive action. So don't delay in using this to get through the situations at hand. With Archangel Michael, your own power can then be improved and move mountains and lift you up with certain heights. So just using and enforcing the powers around you and within you, you have the abilities to get the situations done, right? No one else can do it but you. Right, taking on the courage and the strength to get through this yourself. Okay, so that's that understanding that you already have it. You want the situation to improve, you have everything you need. Okay. So, clarifying on Archangel Michael over here, you can also call on the divine for help. Strength. Showing that there is some kind of like inner weakness to feeling that you don't have the courage, right? Maybe thinking, I don't have what it takes to do this, right? With the Four of Cups. Or maybe you just believe that the relationship is weakening and weakening and weakening and you don't know how to fix it. Maybe you're also becoming more unfaithful to the ideas that this cannot have a turnaround. This relationship, this situation cannot be fixed. Okay, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And there you have it, the Seven of Coins. Getting together, preparing to do this, right? Gathering the strength up. And it's interesting because these two cards right here, my friend, together, that's why I said it, is lack of faith. This card just itself is lack of faith. But then you have the weakness with the faith upside down, so then it's showing more lack of faith. So it's almost like you have lack of faith, and maybe the person you're dealing with, maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, and maybe you feel they have lack of faith as well. So then the situation is just completely hopeless, right? So having, a lot of doubts going on over here that this could actually be fixed. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to get this back to where it needs to be? Maybe even having the lack of strength to believe that you can get a relationship, that everything that you touch, just ends up falling apart, not being able to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. Having the Four of Cups over here is talking about, though, right, the weariness. Maybe you feel disappointed and unhappy with this person. Maybe you're having a bitter experience within just the whole situation. And if your situation is not a relationship, it could just be the relationship of work, whatever it is that you're trying to go after or that you're having problems with, right? And just really not feeling very happy. And then with the Queen of Swords, it's, right? Maybe, oh my gosh, for some of you, it's because your person is deceitful and you don't know if you can trust them anymore, right? And it's just a very bitter, unhappy relationship that just cannot be fixed. And you're wanting to improve the situation for some of you. whether it's improving your situation to get away from them or improving the situation to bring them back to you. Take it how it, how it resonates. However it is, it does feel like there is this definitely this some kind of deceitfulness or bigotry going on around you. Okay, with the Seven of Coins, just allowing you to understand that you can build new coins for yourself. You have the growth and the hard work. There is more successful dealings around you. Okay. So with the rebirth over here, it's like you're going to have to take the step. How do we improve the situation? By having a rebirth. Okay, starting anew, getting away from this situation, figuring out what is it you're going to do with the Seven of Coins, digging deep, having a new start, perhaps an actual birth. Maybe you guys are actually pregnant and getting ready to have a birth, and this is even going to be, oh my gosh, it's even worse, right? Especially if you have this person around you, because it's not going to make you very happy. But for most of you, it's just an old phase is passing by, and you're going to have this beautiful rebirth, right, which is bringing on this new beginning and making yourself have the new beginning. You're going to have to start again. You're going to have to let go of this energy, this person, this situation, to try to bring in new birth, right? A new way of thinking. Okay? And it could be painful. It could hurt, right? Because even with birth, even new starts and new beginnings are labor pain. You're still going to have the labor pains to bear the fruit of the new beginning. And how is that? Because because you're going to have to let go of something you might really, really care about. And anytime we have to let go of something or something new, it could hurt a lot. Okay? But you have to be able to grow. So whatever it is, get ready to celebrate it. Instead of trying to hold on to the labor pains, prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. Letting go of the situation is the best situation for you. This cannot go anywhere. This looks, I'm hearing Spirit say, look, this is, the situation, you guys. You can't hold on to this. I mean, I can sit here and say, this is not worth even holding on to. All I see is sadness and despair. Guilt, deceitfulness, maliciousness, bigotry, all these horrible things that are going on. It's so weak on both sides of the party that it's, the only thing you can do is regrow, build seeds, move on to have a new birth. I just don't see it being fixed. I'm so sorry, right? I don't. There's not enough faith. There's not enough faithfulness. There's not enough commitment. There's not enough strength and courage. The only place that you're going to grab this strength and courage is from yourself to get into a rebirth. I mean, literally, that's what it's saying. Grab the strength and let it go and move on for the rebirth. Otherwise, it's just going to go on and on and on and on. And if you come back together, it's just going to do it again. Do it again. Why? Because there isn't enough strength. These chains are weak. And if it's a karmic chain, then it's way too tight, right? You need to take off the shackles one way or another. However you want to see it, right? So clarifying on the birth and having this rebirth. You might even be doing it for yourself and your children, knowing that it's time to move on for the King of Cups. Yeah. This could bring in an adversary. This could make this person really upset with you, right? It could make them very upset. And maybe there is a codependency of the relationship, a very weak relationship, and it could make them want to become your enemy, right? Or them believing that you are now, however you want to see it, doesn't matter. No matter how they see it, they want to be your enemy. Why? Because it could be something you've been holding on to for so long, they don't want to let it go. And they see you getting your power back. And if you are dealing with someone who's manipulating the situation and feels like they are power hungry and keeping you in those tight chains, you're going to break those chains and they're going to become your enemy, no matter what. Somehow or another, there's some, I'm feeling codependent. And yeah, you're not going to be happy about this move. You're not going to take the challenge against this person because you're done challenging this person. Okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth challenging them because you're trying to get yourself back to where you feel happy over here with the King of Cups. You're going to get yourself emotionally balanced and put yourself into a place where you feel very loyal to yourself, responsible. You know, you're going to get your faith back up to where it's supposed to be. Feeling more, you know, I don't know, guys, just kind of like consider it to your own self, right? Doing it for yourself, knowing that once I break these chains and get out of this, everything's going to be different. Everything's going to be fine. Fine, we're enemies. You want to be my enemy. You want to try to challenge me. I'm not in for the challenge. I'm not going to do this challenge with you because you're taking the responsible move to say this is not working and I'm done, no matter what the situation is. But you are going to end up the responsible one in the end. Okay? They want to try to, you know, have, you know, all these things. It could cause anxieties for you, right? With the Seven of Wands, you could start getting some anxieties, might have indecision about what kind of is going next. That's why you want to keep yourself really above water with the King of Cups over here. Or you might have a beautiful King of Cups coming in, a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio who's saying, it's okay, I'm going to help you. This is a Piscean card, so you might have a friend or somebody who's there to help you, okay? Because you might even have some indecisions about cutting these ties, cutting these losses, right? And maybe it's because they're over here saying, oh, well, you ain't getting nothing, right? And you're like, okay, whatever. This could even be a lawyer coming in if you are getting a divorce. And he's telling you don't listen to that because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He can sit over there or she can sit over there and say, you ain't getting a dollar, you ain't getting a dime, but that doesn't, you know, hey. And then it could cause all these anxieties. And it's, you know, it's just more because they're just causing havoc. So you want to keep yourself nurtured and keep yourself in a place of control of emotions and knowing who you are and not worrying so much about what they're saying about maybe the prosperities or however it is. And a lot of you, you know, you already have a lot of prosperities. You don't have to worry about that anyway. So you might just be, they're blowing steam up your butt, right? But just watch the Ten of Swords because it does feel like, even though you're having this new birth, because they want to fight with you, whoever it is, okay, they want to try to back you into a corner this whole time. But remember, have the courage. And this is where the Archangel Michael is really having this courage. This is all about the courage coming towards you in the present for the new future. How do you solve the situation? With courage, strength, knowing that it's time to cut your ties. And not allowing this person to manipulate you or try to keep you into a corner, however it is, right? Dealing with something that is not useful. I don't care if it's a job, a coworker, a friend, a family member. It doesn't matter. Whoever it is. And I know it's a person. I can feel it. It's a person. You can't have, and they probably are the Queen of Wands. Maybe they are this Gemini that is just, you know, or this Leo that is just backing into this corner, always making you feel like there's no edge up. Always trying to fix the situation, but they are not trying to fix the situation. And if it looks like they're trying to fix it, boy, that's not much of fixing a situation. That's more like a manipulating a situation. So I will grab some angel romance cards, see what's going on over here. And for others, yeah, it could be just a boss who's saying, you know what, don't write me and tell me, don't put me on that resume because I'm not giving you a good resume. That can cause issues, especially if you've been with a boss for like 5 years. You need that boss on the, you know what I'm saying? Because now all of a sudden he wants to be a jerk. That does cause, and that can cause huge anxieties because you need that, right? So I can see this. The first card out is codependency. Wow. Wow. Like I said. Okay. Yeah. And for some of you, it is career and finances. So definitely something that the boss may even be codependent on you. You can't leave here. Don't you even think about it. I won't even, you put me on a resume, I'll tell them you work like trash. You know what I mean? Just somebody just super nasty all of a sudden. Because there's got this chains, like you're more kind of a slave at work than, you know, an employee. Okay? And definitely love yourself first, because this is really about that Archangel Michael again coming through saying you have the power. You are in control of yourself. So by loving yourself with the King of Cups and the Queen of Coins, it is bringing and reinforcing your power within yourself to not allow any of this stuff to come through, because it's not helping. And then you have let your friends help you, which I said you might have that Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio there giving you advice, telling you how to get through this, and they will help you, okay, as much as they possibly can. Okay, and we're going to put this one here because that was a big one. It's definitely about some kind of codependency thing where they really feel like they got some kind of tie on you, okay? And they expect you to do whatever it is, okay? But the funny thing is here is without you, it feels like within themselves, I don't care what, like I said, whether whoever or wherever it is, they don't feel like they can do anything without you. Oh, so there's the power. There's the power. Who are they without you? Absolutely. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.